this for a sandwich.
That's
Doesn't
not
that
much of a sandwich. I wouldn't want to eat that either.
turn you off?
Yeah, it's not something I would want. I suppose if I was starving, it's food.
Yeah.
I stopped at they were having one of those Feed America trucks today by the Salvation Army. So I stopped. Boy, did I get a lot of food. A bunch of sweet potatoes, and I thought, how am I going to eat all this? 3 stalks of celery, 2 great big things of grapes, a whole angel food cake plus a box of donuts, tangerines. It was 2 things of milk that were the lactose free, which is probably good because I'm having issues with digesting milk lately. Yeah, I just got a lot of food. So did you meet, oh gosh, Caitlin? Jody's daughter Caitlin was getting married. Jody's daughter Caitlin that's getting married. Did you meet her future husband?
Well, he's a nice enough guy, but I don't know. He's kind of. I feel he thinks he's better than.
Well, he went to a school. He probably is better than some of us who didn't do much in our lives, to be honest.
Because
They have a lot to be proud of, those 2 kids. They have definitely worked hard for their education.
so. But he's nice enough, I guess. But he's well, they've got money, and
That's good. That's good. Then you don't have to worry about financial troubles when you get older. It's a hard life to live if you don't have the means to do it. So they learned well by going to school and getting their degrees and starting their futures off the right way. So instead of like some of us who, like me, who got married at 20 and didn't go beyond community college. I mean, it's good for them that they've worked so hard for all they have accomplished.
Excuse me, is she finished or not yet?
Not yet. Oh, she's still working on it.
That's fine.
I told him you're working on your food yet. Otherwise, she wanted to take it.
I'm still working on it.
That's what I told her. You still got your donuts and your watermelon left. I said you still got your donuts, your watermelon, your lemonade.
I'll just keep them. I keep them, have them before I go to sleep.
Right. Yeah. Just put the donuts over by the hamburger if they do take your tray so they don't steal your donuts. Oh yeah, put them in there. That's a good idea. Should I put a few more in there?
No,
Okay.
no, it should be enough.
Okay.
And they come down every day,
Mm-hmm.
and just some a big sack, satchel like yours.
Like I did.
She's either bringing up something bigger than taking something.
Yeah, Aunt Alice is really going to miss coming to see you every day when she goes back downstate. Same, and I'm sure Bobby and Barbara are wishing they were up here too. Is it hard having grandchildren who are downstate? Was it hard having grandchildren who live so far away with seeing them?
I still didn't hear you.
Was it hard having grandchildren who lived far away as they were growing up? Or did you get to see them often with the summers?
Well, not as often as I would have liked,
Right.
but quite a bit. So when they were up here, I asked Bobby if he remembers an incident where he was pretty damn close. They were coming across the field by Babe's. Bob was sitting on one side in the tractor. Bobby was standing on the thing. And I was walking across the field, and all of a sudden I knew what was going to happen. I turned my head and plugged my ears and yelled. Bobby was just getting ready to jump, only he jumped in front of the big tire. Well, Dad slammed on the brakes of the tractor, but he did kind of run onto him. So he was that close to getting squished.
Oof.
Oh, yes, Bobby said, I remember that.
That was Grandpa who slammed the brakes, or his dad? Uncle Bob or Grandpa who slammed on the brakes?
Dad, my dad.
So Grandpa was driving.
Or my dad.
Yeah. My Grandpa, yeah.
That's what Bob said. I never saw anyone who could do something so fast. He saw Bobby just flying through the air down in front of the tire. And he thought for sure he would run over him.
Oh, that must have scared Grandpa.
Mm-hmm.
That must have really scared him.
It scared him all right. And then what got me, instead of Bob being thankful that nothing happened, he gave Bobby a damn good licking.
I bet you Bobby never wanted to jump in front of a tire.
Well, that's just it. If he'd have jumped behind, he'd have no danger of it running over him, but when he leaped off right ahead, Oh, nice hot tea
I think it's water.
with ice in it.
Yeah, that's why I think it's water.
Mm-hmm. Mmm. Yum, yum. Good cold water, but I'm not thirsty for ice water.
Back to your lemonade.
That's going to be the sour one. That's what I leave.
After the watermelon, yeah.
I leave that till the last.
Do they ever bring anything that's besides lemonade, or is it always lemonade?
Oh, yes. They bring lemonade for breakfast. And, well, sometimes it's just plain orange juice or something like that. But you gotta have all that stuff. And to me, that's all the foolishness If I'm supposed to be getting a kid's breakfast, all they want to send me is enough for 3 kids.
Well, I am going to have to go to work soon. I go from here straight to work. I go from here straight to work, and I won't get home till midnight. So, it is getting to be about that time.
Well, at least you got a job.
At least I have a job. And we'll stop by tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll stop by tomorrow, and that's Friday.
Oh,
And then on the weekends, I won't come, so that if others do. So tomorrow, probably around 4:30 again.
Sis knows who's coming, but I never know until somebody comes. or they
Right.
don't.
Yeah. Yeah, I figure if I do come and you've got company, I can always leave and come back at another time. I'm right in town, so I'm not far.
Well, that's what Doug said. I'll just go and leave my chair here for who is it? Oh, Sis and that minister.
Mm-hmm.
That's who came today.
Okay.
And yesterday, Sis warned him. He said that he would be here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll be there and gone before he gets there. Mm-mm. He was not gone.
Well, at least you had a good visit.
Hmm?
At least you had a good visit with him.
No.
Well, you look sleepy.
So,
I said you look like maybe you could take a nap after supper.
Well, I know. If I go to, they take my tray. I go to the bathroom, and well, if it's only 5, 6 o'clock, somebody might come yet,
Right.
so I don't dare take my teeth out. Last night I fell asleep with my teeth in.
Oh, no.
And I woke up and I, what the hell did I get all that? But, because I know darn well I could fall asleep and drop them and that'd be the end of them.
Right.
So I always take them out, but I didn't. So.
Does it hurt to sleep with them in?
Hmm?
Does it hurt to sleep with them in?
I choke.
Oh.
I
Okay.
didn't used to.
But now you have been.
Well, that's what makes me think that I maybe had a slight stroke.
Hmm.
So, I choked here the other night. I was choking, and I wanted to get some water. I couldn't tell the nurse. I was,
There's no button that you can push?
it was just finally enough came up that the pills came back up. I had halfway swallowed them.
Uh-huh. Oh, I've done that.
And so now I make damn sure that the pills are on the
Yeah.
way too.
I did that this month. I don't know how long. It's probably good, probably 2 weeks. Probably a good 2 weeks ago. In the middle of the night, I got up and I had some sort of, I was hungry. So I went to have a Ritz cracker. Well, I don't know if I was still half asleep, but I must have swallowed it funny. And all of a sudden, I'm like choking. I'm thinking, I can't breathe. And I thought, well, try it through your nose. Went to try it through my nose, and nope, I couldn't breathe there either. Well, I was still conscious enough to think, well, before I get excited and call 911, let me try to do that Heimlich they talk about over a chair. So I kind of got my stomach up and pushed it up against the back of the chair, and it was just enough to get up a little piece that I could get some air, and then, like you said, cough the rest up. And I thought, boy, that is the last time I'm going to eat in the middle of the night, because I think I was tired, and I don't know what I did, but man, and it was funny because it wasn't till after I did the Heimlich over the chair and I could breathe, it was really the first time I thought, you might have wanted to call 911, but I think I would have sat there choking and not thought about that. So I told my mom, you're awful lucky you didn't come to knock on my door and find Mary on the floor in the kitchen. Choked. My sister says to me, because of course it was a cracker, my sister says to me, I really want to call you Polly now.
And that was kind of like well, I don't just know when it was, but one night I called Babe. I said, "Can you come over?" "Well, yeah, what's wrong?" I said, "I'm choking. I had I had been eating chicken, and a little piece of chicken bone was caught in my throat.
Okay.
Oh boy, I was choking, and she brought her tweezer. She tried getting it out, and she couldn't. Well, she said, "I think you got to go down to the hospital." And I didn't like that idea. So, I guess she was going to go home and get the car because I started to kind of heave,
Mm-hmm.
and I was saying, "It's coming, it's coming, it's coming." I could feel it,
Uh.
but that was a good sized bone stuck in my throat too.
Ugh. Yeah, when that happened to me, I couldn't so much as breathe. I couldn't breathe through my mouth. I couldn't breathe through my nose, and I knew I thought it stuck in my throat.
And I think, how they're not going to know about this till they find you.
Yes, that's what I said. You're lucky because there's no one there at my house that I could have called for help. So it was, well, let's try this over the chair, and if that doesn't work, I guess all you can do is dial for help, but yet you can't talk because you're choking, so you can't tell them why you're calling them. Well, I would take a nap if I were you. Take your teeth out and take a nap. They can always wake you up.
So, but no, well, it's kind of difficult to sleep sitting up.
It is. Does this chair recline?
And I don't go to bed because I can't lay on my bed.
Right.
And unless I have enough pillows, my
Right.
head falls off.
Yep. I've done that.
So usually I go to bed pretty early. Last night I woke up, something to 10, and I said, "Is that all it is? I was hoping you'd say it was 10 in the morning." So it was a long night.
Yeah.
About every, maybe 2 hours, I have to, they come and they do their best to know what to do, but they don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know either.
Right. You get it? Oh, yeah, you got it. All right. Well, I think I have to go to work. It's getting much too late. The later it gets, the longer I have to be there. So, I mean, they're good at my work because it's just cleaning after the school's done, the daycare's done, so I can get there anytime. If I didn't want to get there till 9 at night, I didn't have to get there till 9 at night. But it's a 5-hour shift, so however late you get there, that's how long you're there until you're done. So you don't want to start too late, or else you're working to the middle of the night. So I suppose usually I try to get there about 6:30, and I think I'm probably pushing it right now. So we'll see you tomorrow. About what? 4:30. 5, no more later than 5. I think today was about a little after 5. Today was a little late, but I want to get you the hamburger and the donuts. I ate the raspberries you didn't want while we were sitting here. You want me to take the blueberries back then?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to leave you the banana, and you've got donuts.
It would either you take them or I wouldn't guarantee if I sent them home that they'd come back.
Yeah, and you don't want a few of them?
I want you to have them.
Okay, you don't want a few of them now, though?
No.
Okay. Well, then you've still got your... And I don't want the banana, so if you end up sending these, send this to somebody, because I really don't like bananas.
I eat bananas till they're quite speckled.
Okay.
And they're quite a ways from speckled, so
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think they're right, but they're firm.
yeah.
Okay. Well, then, don't forget to put your hamburger.
Yeah, I'll probably eat that too.
All right. Well, I love ya.
Well, I love you too. And I love all the kids, but I never know who it is.
It's hard. You can't see.
There, last night, Amy and her husband came.
Amy and Lisa came.
They, well, they come in, they stand by the door.
From that far away, right. But then I left and they sat by you.
And not only that, if they don't at least talk, I can sometimes go by the voice.
Yeah.
But I said, if you don't tell me who you are, I have no idea.
Yeah, no, that was Amy and Lisa. I think we told you yesterday.
So,
We told you.
huh?
It was Amy and Lisa. We told you they were here.
Yeah.
Because you seen them when they walked in, and that's when I said, oh, but Amy and Lisa are here, and then I gave up my chair.
Well, you know, if the light is just, now I can't, I wear this,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not that I can see so good.
Right.
But if the hands are on this side, I know it's, well, it's like the past.
Uh-huh.
If the hands are on this side, it's coming to the next hour.
Okay.
So if they, whichever, I kind of locate where the hands are
Right.
and guess at the hour.
Well, I'm going to say it's probably pushing 6:30, so it's time to go to work. So I will see you tomorrow. I will be here,
Okay.
and you better be here.
Oh,
Not going nowhere, hey?
well, I tell you, things happen so darn fast I can't make any promises.
I know. But I'll promise I'll be here, so I can make that promise. So I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.